carry intelligent quadruped robotic horse is entering into the venue. And we have this like mascot, 智宝. So for the game flag uses a binary digits 0 and 1 to form the image of a running robot. And so for these two numbers are the digital foundation of the artificial intelligence and also in symbolizing the possibilities of the intelligent technology. Next comes the formation representing the participating teams. So first we can see these 80 booster T2 humanoid robots march in synchronized steps. So each one of them can independently calculate the path and adjust their postures. So right now for the robots collectively change the formation to spell the word Beijing. Beijing is the host city and also it is a major hub of innovation in China's robotics industry. So this local team has helped China to win the RoboCup football championship twice. By spelling Beijing, it also salutes the city of technological innovation and present the world with an answer from China in science and technology. So now you can see that they are accelerating and march forward. So right now you are seeing the referees contingent. So for this game, we have a total of 223 referees have been selected, and we including 28 international level, 75 national level, and 120 first-class referees. And for all of these referees, some of them, they are actually like becoming the referees in like different areas. Some of them are coming from like Beijing University, Tsinghua University, and high prestige universities. So approaching us right now, it is a contingent from the Beijing Humanoid Robot Innovation Center. 50 Tiangong embodied intelligent robots are navigating the band in orderly formation. So the team has achieved breakthroughs in key technologies such as the dynamic balance control, integrated standing, walking, running control, and autonomous path tracking. So for this year's games, the Tiangong series will compete across a range of disciplines. For example, the track and field events, the 100 meters and the 400 meters racing, and 4 plus 100 meter relay, 1,500 meters. And also we have the scenario-based events taking place. And for this series of the robots, they will also participate in some of the new featured events such as the high jump and tug of war. A steel formation of 25 Galbot G1, the wheeled robots, approaches us. They are smiling and waving. They also appear on CMG Spring Festival Gala for the Year of Horse and leaving a very strong impression as fully autonomous robots that can get the real work done. So right now you can see for the two Galbot G1, they are actually like doing some of the stunts. You can see they have very good capabilities to do the sports. For the Galbot G1, so they will attend the competitions in the scenario-based events. So they will enter real-life settings such as homes, retail stores, and restaurants to complete a fully autonomous, long-horizon complex task challenges. And also they will bring embodied intelligence into practical work and help more robots truly enter everyday production in life. So right now we are seeing the contingent from Songyan Dongli. So all of these are the small size humanoid robots. Now you can see they're quite vivid. And for the sensor equipped with some of these humanoid robots, they can use to educate children and also apply in different variety of the life scenarios. Now approaching us is the international contingent made of athletes from around the world. So some of them have competed in RoboCup events and also achieved excellent results and winning numerous honors. So let's give us a very warm applause to welcome our international friends who have traveled from afar. So the formation we see right now consists of the wheel robots from different companies and teams. In this year's games, they will compete on behalf of the intelligent manufacturing in China. Across 21 scenario-based events, they will take on challenges such as the precise recognition, object sorting and storage, and multitask coordination. Through competition, they will drive R&D and help shape the standards, and also to open up the new pathways for the real-world humanoid robot applications. Last, we are seeing that the student contingent representing a new generation of strength in China's science and technology. So we have this like full of youthful energy and tremendous technological potential. Following them are the university teams from across the country. They are a key force in the innovation ecosystem and represent the frontiers of academic research and technological aspiration. And through the knowledge and the hands-on work, they are building momentum for innovation and contributing to the future technological scenarios. Now you can see for all of these like contingents, they are coming together, and also a magnificent movement has been created that combines the technological depth with the spirit of sports. So we can feel the passion embraces the technological innovation, sounding an uplifting virtue for this celebration, competing with intelligence, shaping the future. So now we will give the time for these like two robots. So we will give like 90 seconds for the freestyle combat. So now you can see right now the two athletes are ready. So their height is like 1.8 meters and the weight is about like 80 kilograms. So for this like contestant athletes, like they now have a very physical contact. It feels like two Ironmen, they are fighting with each other. Now you can hear the sound of the metal speakers. They are the battle and also the combat for the ironclad warriors. So I think he already learned how to use the tornado kick, and also it hit precisely on the head. Let's cheer up for the robots. We still have like 30 seconds. If Team Red is not able to stand up to his feet, and then he will lose the game. But still, we have to recognize he already used the tornado kick. So this is the countdown for the game. So I think Team Red already lost the morale. So Team Blue won this competition. So we would like to give congratulations to Team Blue. So I would like to have all this like a referee to give the final decision. Who is the winner? I think. All right. So we are seeing that Team Blue is the winner. So just now we are watching the game together with Shi Xiaolong. We can see that we hear the sound, the physical contact between these like two ironclad warriors. I think they are quite professional. So we can see that they have some of very professional moves from the martial arts, and also I could see a very nice like tornado kick. So I think in the future we can have all of these like humanoid robots to learn some of the traditional Chinese martial arts moves. So I think this is quite a good experience for me. Maybe in the future I can teach them some of the moves. So I believe in this like freestyle combat, we can feel the strength and also the stability of the humanoid robots. So we believe that in the future they can actually carry the responsibilities and live up to some of the expectations for the human beings. So hopefully we look forward to the excellent performance for the humanoid robots. Now we are about to have the parade of the participating teams. So right now, let's welcome the entrance of the flag of the World Humanoid Robot Game.